The walk of shame? Holding his fucking shoes? Ugh. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Seth Grimes back here with another reaction video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the She-Hulk versus Daredevil fight scene. In this one, full disclosure, I have already watched the full entire episode, but I do want to go back and just kind of give my thoughts, do it through the context of rewatching this fight scene. I have only seen it once during the show, so we're going to go ahead and check it out with you guys, and then we'll have a few thoughts on this episode. Before we do hop over and watch this, if I could bug you to please like, follow, and subscribe at Seth Grimes Media, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. If you're on any of those things, I'm on those things too. Also, if you could hit the subscribe button down below, that would help me out greatly as I continue to grow my channel, and it will keep you up to date anytime I post any other MCU related reaction videos or anything else you might like. With that said, let's go ahead and hop on over and check out this fight scene. All right, here we are. We're going to check out the She-Hulk versus Daredevil fight scene from episode 8 of the She-Hulk series on Disney+. The critically acclaimed, right? Critically acclaimed She-Hulk series. Let's check this out. My car! Boom!
You need to back off.
And waste this outfit? Eugene, get out of here!
Yo, Superstar! You're making a mistake.
You made a mistake.
What about that outfit?
With my client. 'Cause now I'm gonna whoop your ass.
My ass remains unwhooped.
Yeah, let's fix that.
My ass remains unwhooped. Boom! Doing the flippy floppies. Superhero landing.
Where are you going? We're not done.
You're very persistent, aren't you?
You're very annoying.
Motherfucker just throws a car at him. That could hurt, you know.
Come on!
Boom! Got him with the fucking clap. She gave him the clap.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dad.
Matt? Wait, do you pretend to be blind, man? Because that is really
No,
problematic.
I'm blind. I'm blind. Relax. I have a spatial method that I use to see.
Oh, like echolocation.
They cut out the Daredevil theme that they played there. Right about that spot. What do you guys think of that? I mean, it was a decent little fight. It was about as much action as we've seen in the She-Hulk series. It's a horrible show. It's a bad show. When I watched the first episode, I was like, okay with it. Like, I was like, all right, like, this is going to get a lot of hate because it's like a chick show. You could clearly tell it had like a Sex in the City vibe to it. Some were saying they were going for Ally McBeal. So they were like, it was a female-oriented show, and I saw it for what it was. What it is, still in my opinion, is it's a show for the ladies that are fans of the MCU or tangentially connected to the MCU, right? Like this nerdy dude, his girlfriend or wife, it will also, you know, she gets sucked into having to watch all this MCU shit. So they created a show for her. This is a show for the female audience in the MCU specifically. So that's why all these dudes are outraging out there on the internet. It's a man-hating show. But it's also a very bad show. So like I defended it on that part, and I guess I'll still stick by that because even though, you know, they are clearly trying to belittle men in most cases, it's a show for chicks. So if it makes women feel better while they're watching it, I mean, dudes watch stuff where chicks walk around in bikinis. And chicks hate that, right? They're like, oh, it just objectifies women. It's the same shit. You're just objectifying men in a different way. But the show has been just objectively bad. Like the CGI is terrible, the storytelling is dumb. There's hardly any action. Nothing means anything. There's nothing significant. It's just a trash show. It's just garbage television. And Feige said as much when he did the, I think it was the Comic-Con panel, not D3. But he basically said, look, we got so much shit out there now that some of it is going to directly tie into the main storyline of the MCU, and other shit just won't. They're at a point now where they have side stories. They have the main story, the main event storyline, if you will, and then they have all the side stories, like all the little, and this is going on in this little pocket section of the MCU. They exist in this world, but they're over here somewhere. You know what I mean? She-Hulk, but it's a trash show. But Daredevil was much anticipated. People wanted to see Daredevil in this bitch. This was like the biggest reason anybody even watched this goddamn show, was to wait for Daredevil to show up. And they actually went ahead and announced him ahead of time that he would be in this episode, as it was up and coming. And they released this clip of this fight before that to kind of hype it up. So I've seen a lot of thoughts on this on the internet. I have a few thoughts of my own. I thought it was just fine. Like, people are like, oh my God, they ruined Daredevil. He's a little bit MCU'd. There's CGI now. He's less grounded, right? Like when he jumps off the building, he can swing and flip and flop a little bit more. But that was something that he was doing in the comics, right? He's a flippy floppy guy. He's acrobatic. He's the man without fear. He'll dive off a building and flip around like a goddamn ninja. Why not? So the Netflix version was more grounded. The suit, I didn't like it at first, but now on a rewatch, it's kind of like, it's not bad. I mean, there's, red and gold. I guess Iron Man did that gimmick already, but it's like, it's the MCU, so they want characters to be a little bit more colorful and comic accurate so that they can market them better, right? These are toys. These are video games. These are action figures. These are Funko Pops. Can't always just wear black and be all gritty or the dark red. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta diversify. You know what I mean? So I think that's the idea there. I've already heard rumors that Daredevil will switch gear for his show. Who knows what they do with that, but I don't think they did him dirty, except for in the one scene. Even Murdoch fucking Jennifer was not out of character. He's a bit of a playboy, a little bit of a pimp daddy with the chicks, right? So, and she's a slut, right? It's comic book accurate. So, but the walk of shame is what did Daredevil dirty. That's where, people complain, oh, I don't want to see him in CGI. I don't want to see him flipping and flopping. People didn't like that he jobbed out to Jennifer Walters. Like, look, bro, she's a Hulk. You cannot like the character. You cannot like the show. But the Hulk is the Hulk is the Hulk. She's got the Hulk powers. He's just a man. He's got heightened senses. And he's a master ninja and that kind of thing. But he's not... He can't, you know what I mean? You can't, like, if she would have hit him with that goddamn car, he probably would have been crushed, you know what I mean? Like, he's just a man. So nobody's going to withstand the fucking clap. He's just not going to beat Hulk in a fight, period. End of story. She-Hulk in a fight. It's just not going to happen. It wouldn't happen in the comic book, so it didn't happen here. So the walk of shame is what made me cringe. Now I laughed out loud when I saw it. It was funny, but it shouldn't have been done. You do that gag with like somebody else. You know what I mean? Like if she would have slept with fucking Leapfrog or some shit, that would have been a good gag for him. It does kind of lower Daredevil a little. It makes him Daredevil doesn't need to be doing silly shit, I guess is the best way to say it, right? He jokes around a little bit and stuff like that. So his banter with Jennifer while they were fighting, I'm okay with it, but it's the walk of shame holding the shoes. It was strictly done for the gag. It was just for the gag, just for the laugh, and it just, it just shouldn't. You don't want to look at a guy like Daredevil in those shoes. You know what I mean? Like, or without those shoes. I feel like if they did that with Batman, it's like that's you're doing them dirty. You know what I mean? For the sake of a laugh on a chick show. So that shouldn't have been done. But everything else was fine, and I'm actually excited to see them continue with the Daredevil character in the MCU. And I'll probably watch the She-Hulk finale. I checked out for the middle episodes. I watched up until the twerk, and then I checked out until now, the Daredevil one. So I'll probably watch the finale, but it's a mess show. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Peace, love, and pizza. Leave a like if you liked the video. And I am your boy, Seth Grimes. We will catch you on the next reaction.